I'm changing the category. Oop. Oh yeah, there's the let me let me uh there's drops to collect. Oh, that was a Domino's ad. I sadly will definitely have to collect my drops after the stream. Smiley face. I don't know if you're not actually allowed to do that, but there's drops currently on the. If you do want to watch it, I don't care. It could be exciting to watch if you're interested. World of Tanks, they're doing, it's like a competitive tournament, like an actual tournament, not like the tournaments I'm doing. And it's like 15v15 clan gameplay. Very competitive, and they're like, they have like casters and stuff and analysts and stuff on their official channel. But there is special drops where there's potential to get a tier 8 premium tank if you get lucky. I'm not sure what the odds are. It's probably like 1% or something, but who knows? I might get one. You never know. You never know. You need to watch for 4 hours though. I might have missed it, honestly, because I don't know that it's gonna go on for 4 more hours. I might have missed out, honestly. I'm not sure. It started an hour ago. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I didn't miss out. I'd be really sad. Really sad. I don't know if I need to keep it open or if I don't know how this works, actually. I don't know how the new drop system works. Does anybody know how it works? Do you have to like have it open? Can you minimize it? Suddenly the chill is gone. No, Hellblade will show up next week, almost certainly. I mean, it's like a 33% chance. If it doesn't, there's always the week after that. That's the point, right? Is that the things don't go away. So in a tab with at least a little volume up. Yep. It'd be a real shame if your volume mixer, accidentally muted your Google Chrome. That would be a crying shame. Yeah, that'd be unfortunate. Smiley face. Don't report me. No, I don't actually know if they care, to be honest. Because you're still viewing, so. Have you ever seen your browser can mute tabs? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't use any of those fancy browsers. I just use good old Google Chrome. But I know there's like Opera GX. I saw something about a lion, like Lionscape or something like that. And they seem cool. They seem like they have like good features and stuff. I don't know. It just kind of sketches me out. You know what I mean? Fancy? I don't know what I said. Fancy. I don't know. Maybe Google Chrome can mute tabs. I didn't know they could do that. Firefox is fancy. Oh no, Firefox is the opposite of fancy. I would say Firefox is honestly a step down from Google Chrome personally, but maybe that's just me. Yeah, that's just me. It probably has some kind of advantages. I'm gonna say advantageous, but changed my mind. That's not the proper word to say there. That was fun though, actually, genuinely. I had a good time. I hate to like jump over to World of Tanks, but I wanted to start the stream earlier, but I wasn't able to. Oh god, I have like 30 seconds. Fuck, I have actually 30 seconds. I have actually 30 seconds. Fuck. Okay, I made it in with 28 seconds. Just by being open on a blank tab. Yeah. No. Google Chrome does eat RAM like crazy. I know that one for sure. We barely made it in. I don't know if this guy's gonna show up or if he's tough or if anything. I haven't checked yet. I'll check after this match. So we're going into this one kind of blind. Could be a sweaty gamer. Could be... Oh, technical victory. Great start. Great start. I might want to put on a turbo. It'd be really nice to have a turbo on this map. I do plan to put a turbo on this tank eventually, too, anyways. I want to put on a turbo. Easy clap, yeah. Easy first victory. I'm really hoping I can win this one, because if I can win this one, then I'll have enough gold for all 3 battle passes. I won't have to worry about it anymore. Really hope I can win this one. We'll see, though. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Should be good. Bring a little bit of AP just in case. Bring heat rounds. Should be all good. Should be all good. Do I want to run the turbo? Yeah. I think the turbo's a good idea. Alright, let's see what we're looking at here. So we got 1 technical victory. Did anybody else get technical victories? Another person did get a technical victory. So there's 1 other person that didn't show up. There is 1 person who did show up. Does this guy look tough? Ooh, he's a pretty good player. Pretty good player. The next guy I'm playing against did also show up. So we got 3 people that showed up. And they are all... 1 of them's not very great. 2 of them are very good players. So getting first here is actually probably not going to be likely. That's okay, though. That's okay. I'll take a 3rd or a 2nd. I won't mind. I should be able to at least get a 3rd. With 2 people not showing up, I just have to beat 1 guy. This guy's not got great stats, so. But who knows? I've been surprised by before. Not very often, but sometimes people with lower stats do kind of surprise me and, you know, beat me. So I assume the 2 people I'm going up against probably have Concept 1Bs. Most sweaty players in these tournaments do. So I'm gonna go check their profiles and we'll see. I can check them in game actually because it's better for you guys that way. Let's see. Let's see what I'm looking at. I assume they have Concept 1Bs. Actually, this guy's... Oh, this is one of the... This is the lower rated player. I assume he doesn't have a Concept 1B because it was in ranked. It was a ranked reward for the better players. So chances are he doesn't have one. Well, he has an AE Phase 1 though, and he has a lot of games played in it, so he's going to probably bring an AE Phase 1. Yeah, I think he's going to bring an AE Phase 1. Then we have Cosmic Chewbacca. Good name. Love to see it. Yeah, he's a decent player. And let's see, Concept 1B. Oh, he doesn't have a Concept 1B. So probably an AE Phase 1 then. So probably 2 AE Phase 1s. Maybe a T55A. T55A is not a bad option. He could bring something else. AE Phase 1 is usually a good choice though. Oh, I'm so cold. Shivering. He doesn't have very many tanks. Surprising. And what's our last guy? The last guy is called Dan X. Okay. Good player. We got 2 good players. 1 very good player, I'd say. 25,000 games. No AE Phase 1 on this guy either. He does have an AE Phase, or a no Concept 1B, sorry. He does have an AE Phase 1, but only 62 battles played. That's very low. For somebody with his amount of games, 65,000. So he might not bring the AE Phase 1. He might bring something else. He also has a T55A. So potentially another T55A. But they all have AE Phase 1s, so. There's a chance. He has a CS59, which I think is kind of a sleeper tank for tournaments, actually. I really want to get one, because I think it's actually a sleeper tank for these Tier 9 tournaments. I think it would actually be really good. God, he has 5,000 battles played in the Super Pershing. He is a man of culture. We'd love to see it. 5,000 battles in the Super Pershing. Loggers. Okay. Yeah, so the Chewbacca guy and the other good player won. The other guy who's not so good lost. Not surprising. So I will be playing against... Yeah, we're going to have 3 back-to-back matches and then 1 technical victory. So 1 good player, 1 not so great player, 1 good player, and then a technical victory. That's how it's gonna be. So we'll see how it goes. See how it goes. Yeah, it's gonna be a little rough. And a morning message. I always feel bad not saying it. Because he says it like every day, that guy. Gonna be a bit of a rough one, I think, but so cold, fuck. I blame my bad plays on the cold hands in the last game and in this game. I could just play some World of Tanks. I mean, I kind of planned to play some anyway. No, did I actually? No, I didn't. Because I'm gonna stream it tomorrow. I'll just have to stream before the missions reset. That's the goal. Because if I don't stream before the missions reset, I'll miss out on a day of missions. But I don't have to stream some now. I should probably get off and go to sleep and do some other stuff I need to do instead. I could just finish my daily stuff tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah, after this, I'm probably just gonna get off. That's okay, though. I'm hoping I can... I won't win, though, actually, no. I won't win this one. This was a bit of a sweatier one. 2 sweaty players is kind of unfortunate. World of Tanks is calling. I only play when I actually have daily stuff to do, though. Playing outside of that is kind of pointless. Not pointless, but, like, I don't know. It's just, like, if I'm gonna... like, I want to play, but I know that if I play outside of when I have stuff to complete, I'm just going to burn myself out, because I'm also going to want to play when there's stuff to complete. Does that make sense? So, I should only play when there's stuff to complete, because otherwise it's like that time is, like, burning my enjoyment, but it's not, like, I don't know. Inefficient use of your time. Yeah. I try to make everything I do as efficient as possible. It's funny. Unless I just don't want to. That's the thing. Like, in Path of Exile, like, I don't want to run maps super efficiently because that's just less fun for me. You know what I mean? But I try and, you know, make everything else. Or, like, I pick up low amounts of currency, right? Even though people are like, oh, you know, it's not efficient to pick up portal scrolls or wisdom scrolls, you know what I mean? But I pick them up occasionally, just, like, on bosses and stuff, just because it's, like, I don't know. I just like to. But I try and make everything I do quite efficient, like in terms of like my like in like Tarkov or in this game, like my economy, I try and be super efficient. Like it's just like what I find fun. If I find it fun to be efficient, I try and be as efficient as possible. But when the efficiency is less fun than just playing inefficiently, then I stop. Which I think is the smart way to go about it, but I like trying to push the efficiency to the max. As long as it's still fun. As long as it's still fun. I won't have the best rate of fire, because 1, I have a normal gun rammer. 2, I'm not bringing food. And 3, I'm not bringing vents. So if other people bring AE phase 1s, I'm going to have a slower rate of fire than them. So they're going to fire just like a fraction faster than me. I say a fraction, it's actually not a fraction. 5% crew skills is half a gun rammer. So I mean, they're gonna actually shoot almost like an extra gun rammer faster than me, which is pretty absurd. Yeah, they actually will fire basically a whole extra gun rammer faster than me. So how much does it cut down on the gun loading time? 1 second. So they're gonna fire about a second faster than me, probably, if they have everything like fully kitted out. They have the bond rammer, the food, the vents, everything. But the bond rammer, for example, is basically just a flat upgrade, right? If they have that, it's just an upgrade. The vents is actually an opportunity cost because I'm using a turbocharger, which means I can get into position faster. Because on this map, I think it's really important. Because I've played this map before in tournaments, and I know how this is going to play out, basically. So if they choose not to bring the improved hardening, they have less health than me, which is just a dumb decision. If they choose not to bring the gun rammer and they bring vents instead, that's just literally dumb as fuck. And nobody will do that. If they choose to bring vents instead of a turbo, that's the one decision where there's kind of a decision to be made. Well, there's definitely a decision to be made. Both of them are viable, I'd say. But I think the turbo is going to be better because of get in position. But the food is not really, doesn't have really an opportunity cost. It just costs 10,000 credits, and it gives you a better chance of winning the match, probably. I mean, I guess I could put on food. I don't know. I feel like these matches don't really get decided by, like, those small margins a lot of the time, but I guess sometimes they do. One of my, like, recent matches did, actually. So maybe it is worth putting it on. 10,000 credits to potentially win gold is actually kind of worth it. Because the opportunity cost is you can get caught on fire. But the thing is that in these tournaments, there's such a low chance of fire. And it's only like 3 matches, you know what I mean? It actually probably is worth putting on food. I'll put on food then. It's actually probably worth it. Because I would spend credits. Like, I mean, if I could spend 10,000 credits for like 10 gold, I would. So, definitely worth it. I've convinced myself. So now the only thing I'm missing out on is a Bond gun rammer, which I can't put on because I don't have one. Which is just a flat upgrade. So, if I do get one of those, I probably would put it on my tournament tanks, because that just earns me more gold. I have to buy those for bonds, though. Can I actually afford one? Is it 4,000 for a Bond gun rammer? Or is it 5,000? Or is it 6,000? It's 5,000. It's only 3.5% better though, so they're just gonna reload 3.5% faster than I am, which kind of sucks, but is what it is. I guess maybe in the future I'll think about. Oh fuck, I'm so tired. I'm yawning so much. I apologize. I'll think about buying gun rammer. The problem is that I want to save up my bonds for tanks. You know what I mean? I don't want to spend it on gun rammer, but I mean, because that's like over half a tank. You know what I mean? But it makes me earn more gold potentially. Potentially. I mean, that 3.5% really isn't like the be all end all, but it is an advantage. So I don't know. Bit of a hard decision there. I feel like I'd rather just save for more tanks, but I think I'd rather just save for more tanks. Okay. Going into our first battle, this is a good player. He probably brings an A phase one. Although, actually, I would probably... I would actually probably bring a T55A. If I had the choice, I would bring a medium. Because you could run into the cap circle and then go hold down and just force them to drive at you. I think, dude, I swear tier 9 mediums are sleeper for these tournaments. Not enough people bring them. I think they beat out a concept every day. If you just get into a full-on DPM fight, which most of the time you do. If you go hold down, that sucks, but... I don't know. I think the mobility is... it's not that much better than a concept, though. Concepts are fast. What does he bring in? What's he bring in? A phase 1? T55A? Something else? A91 PT. The fuck? Why? What? Weird. Bamboozled. That's a very odd choice because he doesn't have a turret. Non-turreted tanks in this in 1v1 tournaments is not a good idea usually because it puts you at a severe risk. But maybe he's got some secret strat that I don't know about here. Maybe he's got some pro strat. The K91 PT has amazing camouflage. So what I'm thinking he's gonna try and do. No, I don't think he's throwing. I think what he's gonna try and do, his plan is to sit as far back as possible and outspot me and snipe me without me being able to see him. And I'll basically just die without being able to fight back. But I can hide behind the building on the cap circle, so he's not able to do that if I just get into the cap circle fast enough and I block his line of vision. The question is where he's going to set up. I think what I do is instead of driving through here and driving through there, which is the faster route, and which is what I'd normally do just to get hull down as fast as possible, is I'm going to go this way. I'll actually see if I get spotted here, which will let me know where he is. I don't get spotted. And then I'm going to drive this way. He is already on the objective. Block the first shot. That's huge. I tracked him once. Wow, he has a really good repair crew. Or he has 2 repair kits. I think he has 2 repair kits.
Enemy armor is hit. Track fixed. Let's roll. Critical hit.
Yeah, he has 2 repair kits. Oh, he does have a really good repair crew, though.
Enemy is hit.
Oh, I bounced the last shell. I tried to track him too much. I should have just went for the first shots. My bad. Fair play to him. He has 2 repair kits. That's a really weird strat. I should have just went for the damage, honestly. I think that was his play all along, though. He tries to bait you. He baits you into trying to track him, but he has a really good repair crew, and he has 2 repair kits. Interesting. Very interesting. He has 2 repair kits and a really good repair crew. Very odd. I don't know where to shoot that tank, because I don't shoot it very often. I could have easily killed him. That sucks. I thought that machine gun port on his right was a weak point. I could have won that, but I didn't know the model of that tank well enough. My bad. I know for the future. That's the first time I've ever fought one of those like that. Yeah, I could have easily killed him. My bad. His whole turret is a weak point. Oh, I could have overmatched with AP as well. Oh no, I couldn't have. 40 versus 120. I guess you need 1 millimeter over. Okay, that confirms that theory to me. Yeah, I could have easily killed him. I just didn't know where to shoot. I could have shot him around the turret or in the top left. My bad. I've never shot at one of those things like that before. I penned the machine gun port even though it was orange, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to go for it again. But it was actually a 30% chance or so to pen the machine gun port. It was like a 30 or 40% chance, so I actually got really lucky there. I still would have won. Oh, you can also track him like that. Ah, interesting. Actually, the K91 PT has a huge weakness. You can track it and do damage if you shoot through the top left. Interesting. Interesting strat by him. I respect him doing something a little bit different. I could have easily won that, though. He played it not very great. That's my bad, not his. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Rip, rip, rip. That's okay. We'll know for the future. I don't think his strat's actually very good, but it worked out for him because I played bad. I'll show you what I mean on the tank while we're waiting for the next match. He only has 13 games in it. Weird. If I add to comparison, there we go. So I thought this was a weakness, because usually machine gun ports are, but it's not. I could have shot here at this flat part. That would have been literally like a 100% chance to go through if I'd shot there and actually hit it. Or I could have shot anywhere, this square ring around the turret, anywhere around there. But he would have tried to gun block, to be fair. So I would have had to aim there. He might have been gun blocking this top left spot, possibly. But also, because of the way that the tracks curve upwards, if you're shooting AP, at least, you can just shoot literally right here, and it tracks him and does damage, because there's a flat panel right behind this, because the tracks curve upwards. So, but I wasn't shooting AP. I was shooting heat into the track. I was trying to track him. But honestly, I should have just tried to kill him because I was so high on a health advantage. But he had 2 repair kits and a really good repair crew. Which, I mean, how fast can you get the repair time on that thing? Because he has the extra repair kit. That's really interesting, actually. Because he has a special repair kit because it's one of those reward tanks. The Concept 1B has one too. Or the AE Phase 1 has one as well. So he has durability, 100%. Then he has suspension durability. Then he has repairs, Brothers in Arms, possibly food. And then a repair kit. And then gun rammer, possibly vents. And so his repair time is 4.5 seconds. That's crazy. Fair play. Fair play. I fucked up by not... He played bad, honestly. He played really bad. He shot me multiple times and didn't do damage. I whiffed by not killing him. I tried to go for the tracking play because I was like, oh, it's a tank destroyer. I can track him and, you know, then it's an easy win. But honestly, it was an easy win if I just didn't try and track him. He whiffed so many of his shots. If he hadn't whiffed his shots, then that would have been my only chance of winning, is tracking him and getting behind him. But I didn't have the fire rate anyway, so he had crazy good repair time. I could have tracked him and then rammed the tracks, but he never really gave me the opportunity to do that, so I didn't really have an opportunity. But he played so bad that I didn't even have to do that. I could have just shot him and won. So that's kind of unfortunate. My bad, though. My bad. If I had known the weak points, that was a guaranteed win. Even with my bad plays trying to track him. So, now I know. Now I know. But because he brought an unorthodox tank, I didn't know where to shoot him. You know what I mean? So, that is an interesting one. It is an interesting one. Mixes it up a little bit, right? Throws a curveball. Makes it hard to know what to do. It's interesting that he didn't try and sit back and snipe. Instead, he rushed to the cap circle. I guess he was going for something with high mobility. I could have won that. Fuck. I just needed to know where to shoot him. But now I know. I mean, I'm not going to lose that knowledge, so it really is just a one-time mistake. That's okay. This guy is a little bit of a less good player. He's like 47% win rate. So, hopefully we'll have a better chance. He did successfully bamboozle you. Yeah, true. It was a bamboozle. I don't think it's a good play, but it did catch me off guard, so fair enough. Although if I had known where to aim, it wouldn't have mattered. But it wouldn't have mattered because he played so bad. If he had played better, then it would have been a lot closer. And it would have been scary. Although I put so many rounds into his tracks without doing damage. Like, I was so far ahead of him on DPM, even though he's so far ahead of me DPM-wise. Like, his tank. So, yeah. I mean, if I had just shot him from the very start, I think it would have been an easy win. If I had known where to aim, it would have been an easy win. So, that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. That's okay, though. I don't even have my field mods on my AE Phase 1. I really need to get them because I use them in tournaments so much. But I haven't gotten them yet. That's something I could do, actually, during the Battle Pass. It's not a bad idea. I don't really want to do it while I have premium time, though. Because I want to play premium tanks. Especially because I want to make that credits. Make them credits. Make them motherfucking credits. I want to buy some more consumables. Actually, I want to buy some tanks, actually, potentially. But I don't think I'm going to make enough money for that. Because the deals run out in like 24 hours. I don't know. I wanted to buy some tanks, but I haven't played enough in the last couple days to make enough credits for it. I think consumables are more important. Tanks are always... Tanks are kind of like bigger purchases, but like less consistent. Whereas consumables are something you use pretty much every game. So I'd rather have more consumables. So... We can still get at least third or second, though. As long as I win one of these games, I'll get third. As long as I win two of these games, I'll get second. Sort of, roughly. If I'd beaten that guy, it would have almost been a second for sure, I feel like. But that's unfortunate. Edge. Second place, I believe. As long as I get some gold, I'm happy. If I lose all three of these matches, it's going to suck. But as long as I win one of them, I'll be happy. I got kind of a sweaty lobby. It's kind of unfortunate. 2 sweaty players. Although, I mean, that guy was sweaty and he wasn't very good. So, I could have beaten him. I guess I'm kind of a sweaty player. We'll see what this guy brings. I do wish the wait time between these battles was a little bit less, but it's because the battle duration is 8 minutes and then there's an interval between battles 5 minutes. So I think they could probably lower the interval between battles to like 3 minutes. Just make it a little shorter. Or 2 minutes even. So it's just a 10-minute gap between each battle. I think the gaps between the battles are a little long. Not really a fan. A lot of waiting. And you don't have time to play a match in between. That's the thing. It's like this annoying length where it's like exactly the length of one battle. So you can't really play a battle in between, but it takes so long to wait that you're just like bored out of your mind. It's like, ugh. Like an annoying length. Object 7772. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. 7772 is pretty unremarkable. It's not really anything special about it. So. Just a generic Russian heavy. I was going to tab out and look at its armor model. Actually, I still have time. Real quick. I can shoot him in the turret face. Or lower plate, basically. Okay. Basically, aim for his turret, around his gun, or shoot him in the lower plate. That's pretty much my only choices. He's gonna face hug me then. That's his goal. If he face hugs me, it's pretty bad, but I can deal with it if I just shoot him in the turret. I want to go hold down. He's decently fast though, from what I know, which means he's gonna get there before me. Kind of unfortunate, even with a turbo. I don't think I'm gonna get there in time. Shit, I could lose this one. Himmelsdorf is a bit of a weird map. Some tournaments do have map-specific tanks you kind of want to bring. That's fine. What's your plan now, bud? What's your plan now, bud? Bad shot. Oh, I'm in trouble now. I fucked up. Oh, I needed to hit that shot. That was big.
Good job, soldier.
If I don't get high rolls, he has an advantage. I need to fight him though. He's doing a good job.
We didn't penetrate
That
your
shot.
armor. We've lost the track. We're stuck here. Enemy is hit. Get going.
If I high roll, I can kill him in 3 shots. He can kill me in 3 shots for sure. That's even. This is an awkward fight. I way overextended there.
We can't go very fast. We damaged him. Good job, soldier.
Bad shot. I whiffed. GG. Yeah, well played.
Bail out. This vehicle.
I whiffed too many shots. There was a couple shots I really badly whiffed. That's my bad. I really badly whiffed a couple shots. Ah, there's 2 shots I just whiffed. I would have killed him. That sucks. That sucks. 2 shots I whiffed. He played it well. He played it well. He didn't make any mistakes, really. Well, he made a mistake on his positioning at the start. And then he waited too long. So, fuck. I need to win this one now. Oh, I'm playing bad. Playing bad, 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 bad. Well played. Yeah, I whiffed 3 shots. Really bad. I also should have put in a shot early when he shot at me when I crossed. There's no reason not to. I realized I made that mistake. But it wouldn't have mattered as long as I got that early intro shot when he was driving to the point, but I didn't. I missed it for some stupid reason. My bad. Bad play. Fuck. Madge. Madge, Madge, Madge. Madge, 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 man. Madge. 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 I'm so Madge. You win this one, I believe. We'll see. I'm playing bad. I think I need sleep. Fuck, man. I need to win this one. I need to win this one. No second chances anymore. Need to win this one. I could have gotten first here, man, for sure. Well, if depending on how good this guy is. I mean, this guy lost to the guy I just played against, though, and I easily could have beat that guy I just play against. It's fucked up. I mean, he was tougher than the first guy, but only because he brought a good tank. Although he played it well. He played it well. I haven't really played since the last time I streamed, though. So, yeah, I'm just a little bit out of touch right now. I am also tired. So. Fuck, man. Edge. He bounced 3 shots. He would have been dead if I had penned those 3 shots. That's the thing. And I had time to put in an extra one early on as well. I whiffed. I really think mediums are the play. I really think mediums are the play. Tier 9 mediums seem really good. The 7772 isn't too bad, actually. Since its upper plate is so strong. I think you can pen my upper plate with heat, so you can just aim kind of center mass. Kind of sucks. But I think my turret's better. His turret I can kind of pen kind of easy. Although, it's not the easiest thing to pen. But I don't know. Unfortunate. I mean, I say unfortunate, but it's like 100% my fault. It's not really unfortunate, it's just played bad. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. We can win this one, hopefully. And if we do, then we'll at least get some gold. It'll be a very small amount of gold. It'll be 200? No. Yeah, 200. 225 maybe. Just get 450 for second. So, it might be like barely any gold. But it's something at least. It's something. Yeah. I'm happy with any kind of gold. I'm sad that I could have gotten at least second here, though. If I lose this one, I get nothing. If I win this one, I could have honestly gotten first if I just played better. I mean, those, like, the second one was a tough match. That's one that could go either way, but it was easily winnable for me, right? It could have gone either way, though. But it was easily winnable. I threw it away. But just by playing bad. Like, even if I played well, he could have won it. You know what I mean? So, that's what I'm trying to say. But the first one, nah, no chance. If I don't mess up there, there's no chance he wins. So, that was just my bad. Second one, he played well. He did a good job. He deserved to win. Even if I hadn't messed up, he deserved to win. First one, I should have won. That's okay, though. I know for the next time. I know for the next time. And I know a bit more about the 7772 as well. I mean, I don't think the 772 has very... Like, does he have a longer reload than me? Should I have just turned it into a DPM fight once I evened it? Maybe I should have just turned it into a DPM fight. He has about the same DPM as me, though. That's what I thought. I mean, if he put his gun rammer in the firepower slot, he's quite a fast tank, too, especially if he puts on... If he put on food, I mean, he's got 2,400 DPM. Wait, how come my DPM is so much better? Oh, actually, no, he does have a lot less DPM than I do. A Phase 1's DPM is actually a lot higher than I think it is. Yeah, it's actually 2,200. So I do have better DPM than him. Maybe I should just turn it into a DPM fight once I even the score out, the health Maybe I should have just turned it into a DPM fight. My bad. I didn't realize that the 7.72 had that bad DPM. It's more about the alpha damage per shot. I shouldn't have been trading shot for shot with him. I should have just turned it into a DPM fight after I evened it. Although I know he wanted a face hug, so I was trying to avoid that, but to be fair, his upper plates armor is still quite good. Makes it kind of a hard target to shoot at. As the A phase one, you can just go through the upper plate pretty easy. 7772 isn't a bad one for tournaments, definitely not. I think mediums are the play at tier 9 though. I need to get one. But alright, here we go. Here we go. Come on, Ty. Don't whiff. Don't whiff. We need this win. T55A. Yeah, okay. That's scary. Scary. T55A is pretty scary because he has really good heat rounds and he's quite fast and he has great DPM. One thing he doesn't have is health, but it's not that much lower than my health. As you can see, I'm only 90 hit points over on him. This is why I'm saying tier 9 mediums are the play. He's got the mobility, he's got the DPM, he's got great heat rounds, he's got like the same amount of health as me. Like, this is probably a loss. This is probably a loss. I think this comes down to tank, though, not really. I mean, like, unless he whiffs, I don't think I can win this. Sadly. I should have won the first 2 rounds where I had a chance. I'm going to change up my strategy a little bit, because he's definitely going to get there before me, so I have to do something to catch him off guard. So. If I don't catch him off guard, I'm fucked. I got 50 seconds. I have to hope that I catch him off guard here and can put a shot in instantly. Otherwise, he's going to rip me up on the approach, and I don't really have a chance to do anything about it. Try and hug the corner as much as possible. And then just go for it. I hit him once. That's good. Try and soak it with my tracks. Nice, I soaked it with my tracks, that's big. Now we just turn into a DPM fight and hope that I win. This is my only chance. He's gonna shoot one more time before I do. I got a gun block now as best I can. Nice. I needed that. Otherwise, no gold, so I'm happy we won that. That was close, though. I don't really feel like he... I don't know. T55A has crazy DPM. I feel like he didn't really do that well. Did he miss multiple shots? I don't think he did. I think he only missed the one. Weird. Weird that it wasn't as close as it should have been. He's able to get 6 shots off in the time I got off 5. He only missed 1. Using my tracks, I actually did a second thing that was actually smart, which I didn't realize, but I ran in front of the stuff that's on the capture point. The stuff on the capture point blocks heat shells, so that would have made his heat shell worse potentially, or blocked it completely. He still got it through, so potentially it made the penetration worse, but I'm not sure if that's true. But I didn't do that on purpose. That was on accident. But turning my tank so that my tracks soaked the heat shell was actually super smart. And I mean, I said it out loud. I was intentionally doing that one. Because that was my only chance to make sure he bounced the shot. I feel like he should have killed me faster, though. I mean, my reload is... I mean, a T55A, like, I feel like he didn't have his T55A fully kitted out or something. I mean, like a fully kitted out T55A, I mean, you're rocking... Six-second reload? And it's actually not that high, the DPM of the T55A. Okay, the T55A probably isn't that good of a tank, but it has those great heat rounds. And it does have a really fucking nice turret. Although you can't shoot heat through the turret, but it has a nice turret. So if you do go hold down, it makes it kind of hard for your opponents to shoot you. So I think it is kind of an option for tournaments, but probably not the best option. Because his DPM, I mean, mine's like 200 by default, and his is like 200 or by 700 by default. Like an extra, or 600 actually by default. I mean, fully kitted out, he gets up to 3,160. And then fully kitted out, the A phase 1 gets up to 2,800. So it's only 300 less, which isn't really that big of a deal. So yeah, it's not as crazy DPM as I thought. So I don't think the T55A is the play. The reason that I think mediums are good, though, you saw his health was only barely lower than mine, but his DPM was only slightly higher than mine. But you can play a CS59, which, when fully kitted out, I mean, that thing can get 3,300 DPM, which is 600 higher than mine. So it's quite a big difference. It's 600 higher than mine, and it has the same amount of health. So it's like, I feel like that's the play. I feel like that's the play for sure. The CS59 seems like the winner's choice. Yeah, I mean, you're looking at a 60 health difference. 60 health difference, but you have nowhere near the mobility and 600 less DPM. Or 500 less DPM. Almost 600. It's just like such a big difference. Like, I feel like the CS59 is just the winner's choice. That shit seems insane. Like, I mean, does it have a turret though? No, it doesn't really have a turret. So, and it does have lower pen, but it does have APCR, which means that you can go through like turrets, or not turrets. So you won't be able to go through turrets, to be fair. So you are gonna have to like kind of flank, which kind of makes it weird. But the A phase 1 is basically going to shoot anywhere on your tank, same as the concept. But if it hits your tracks, it won't. And you do have some side panels. So it's kind of like, you kind of want to hound them. It honestly might be good to run CS59s in like 3v3s and stuff. You can run CS59s and just like absolutely swarm the enemy. But maybe the A phase 1 is just a better choice. I mean, not sure. They're all pro player? No. Definitely not. I mean, what's the AE phase 1 looking like if you're shooting at it with the CS59 bullets? Or shells, sorry. My bad. Shells. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to go through its turret at all. That's not good. Maybe that's the problem, right? DPM ain't gonna save you if you can't pen its turret. Although, even with heat, you're not gonna be able to pen an AE phase 1's turret. AE phase 1's turret is insane. Got insane turret armor. It is thick. Incredibly thick. You have to shoot in the hole, basically. So every tank has to shoot in the hole. I mean, do you just face hug an AE phase 1? Is that actually the play? You just CS59 run in there, little medium tank, and then just face hug an AE phase 1 and just absolutely annihilate its upper plate. Guess so. I mean, what about a concept? Concept is fast. That's the problem with the concept, is that the concept is fast. It's like, it's gonna end up doing low DPM, like 500 lower DPM, like I said. Actually, maybe even 400 or 600 lower DPM. But its armor is just so good. This last guy shouldn't show up, so it should be a pretty easy win. Well, you can snipe the cupola of a concept, but like... not if it's on any kind of ridge line, but if it's hold down, you can shoot the cupola. But it's not like you can shoot a concept. The concept and the A phase one are kind of the scariest tier 9 tanks. I'm trying to find something that beats them like consistently. That's kind of like what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to find something that like consistently beats a concept and consistently beats an A phase one. So that way I can run something that's just like absolutely nasty. You know what I mean? To be fair, the concept only has a 310 heat pen, which is actually interesting. I mean, if an A phase 1 shoots at a concept, it can kind of just shoot it anywhere, which is kind of funny. The turret. What about a CS-59? It can shoot the upper plate completely. So, I guess, yeah. It's kind of similar to a phase 1, honestly. It's not that much better. That's the thing. Like, you're not going to go through an A phase 1's turret with heat, and you're not going to go through a concept 1B's turret with heat. So what's the point of even having the heat at that point? More so for other tanks, but you have the mobility, you can flank. You don't need to go through the front of their turret, you can just flank them. I kind of think the CS-59 is the play, but I have to get one, obviously. I don't have one, which is kind of an issue. I need to do some tech tree tanks. I don't have any tech tree tanks, really. Really quite bad. I need to actually play some tech tree tanks. Especially since I can't even do tier 10 tournaments right now. I really need to. We'll get 3rd place. I'll take it. It's not the end of the world, right? We'll get a 3rd place. We shall get a 3rd place. I could have gotten first. I could have gotten first, man. I could have gotten first easily in this one. That sucks. That sucks. I need to not psych myself out as much with the, like, better players. Because, like, I could have beaten those guys. You know what I mean? Like, they weren't that good. They made some mistakes. They played bad. I could have won. Well, actually, I mean, the last guy didn't really play bad. He didn't really do much. He should have used his mobility to try and flank me, to be fair. Should not just went for the DPM face hug fight. Because I was already 400 health up on him. Which is going to make that DPM not much of a difference, to be honest. So that was kind of his mistake. And I don't think he had his tank fully kitted, because it didn't feel like his DPM was that high. But, I don't know. I outplayed him, though, with my positioning, and then, well, I mean, he did kind of expect me to come from the other angle, which is fair. Maybe what I should have done is actually come from the same angle, but just take longer. Just waited, you know what I mean? But to be fair, he was actually in cover from the other angle. But it would have meant I would have been able to get up right behind him. And then until I get proxy spotted. So maybe in the future that's what I do. Because any good player... Actually, that's the thing, though, is you can see what kind of competition you're going up against. So you should actually change your strat depending. Because if he was a bad player, he probably would have kept watching the same angle I came from for a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Eventually, I think a bad player would... Like a not-so-good player, I should say. Not a bad player. It's kind of rude, but... You get what I'm trying to say. I think a not-so-good player would eventually turn around. But they would take longer, too. And I think that I would... Because I did it so early, that it would catch them off guard. But I think a better player, I should have known that he was going to turn around quite quickly. And I should have... came back the same way I went and like double bluffed, you know what I mean? Like taken longer on purpose, but then went the same way to catch him off guard. I'll do that next time. I think that's actually a smart play. Against better players, you can catch them off guard. Nice. We'll get 3rd. I'll take a 3rd. Not bad. At the end of the day, 3rd is not bad. I get some gold. How much gold do I get, actually? How much gold do I get? I think it's like 250, 225 maybe, 200. I get 200 gold. 200 gold is not the end of the world. I would have gotten 1,000. That's interesting. The prize pool is different. Usually 900. Would have gotten 1,000 for first. Goddamn. That's like 1/7 of a tank. Yeah, I get third. Not too bad. At the end of the day, I'll take it. At the end of the day, I'll take it. I'll take a third. Not the worst thing in the world. It kind of hurts. Alright. Third is not too bad. Third is not too bad. Definitely could have gotten first, but I fucked it up. I take full responsibility. Still some gold. Not the end of the world. That'll put me up to 7,000. I need 500 more for the final battle pass, and then I can start saving up for tanks. Need 500 more for the last battle pass. Cool. Alright. That is... When does this reset? 13 hours. And I think this switches to Railgun. So yeah, we have a lot to do tomorrow. So tomorrow's stream should be pretty fun. Lots going on. Lots of World of Tanks. Should be a long session, hopefully. But that is going to be it for today. I need to get some sleep. I am going to go get some sleep. And actually probably watch a little bit of that World of Tanks stuff. Probably eat something, watch a little bit of that World of Tanks stuff before I get off. Today was fun, though. Today was fun. Tournament was a little bit of a disappointment. I'm sad that I played so bad. I could have easily gotten first, I feel like. But it is what it is at the end of the day. It is what it is. It's my fault. Nobody's fault but my own. I will be back on tomorrow. And we'll play some World of Tanks. It should be a long session. There's a lot of stuff. There's the newer game mode as well. I'm going to play more of that game mode than the newer game mode. I did not have fun in that room. I'm surprised it wasn't the Sonic one. Oh. It was the Sonic one. Yeah, this is a good one. I might play more of that game, honestly. I had a good time. I want to play more, I think. Because I feel like you can, like, finish it, so... I'm kind of tempted to finish it. I can't watch it with sound, because I'm, you know... Got my Google Chrome muted for some reason. Not sure why. Super weird. Google Chrome's not working. Sorry, guys. It's fun to watch. I'm glad. Weird bug. Yeah, weird bug. I'm hoping maybe I'll get a tank. Maybe my luck will turn around. Maybe I'll hit the 1% chance and I'll get the free premium tank from the drops. Maybe my luck will turn around. Who knows? I really hope I didn't miss out on it by not watching enough. I've got 26% of 4 hours. Should be what? I mean, that's a quarter. So yeah, I've got 3 hours left. I'm not sure how much longer they're gonna go for. Yesterday they didn't go for a crazy long time, so I'm not sure. Hopefully I still have enough time. Hopefully I still have 3 hours I can get my tank, but or potential tank. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping. Maybe my luck will turn around. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll hit the 1%. You never know. Never know. I'm not a very lucky person in life. I feel like I usually get the short end of the stick, but it would be cool to get a tank. It would be kind of cool. Because there's 3 styles: a day of premium, 3 days of premium, or 3 different tanks. One of them I'd really like, actually. Actually, no, I mean, honestly, I'd like all of them. One of them I'd be really excited for. One of them would be just kind of cool to have. The other one actually is pretty good, but it's quite cheap, so I could get it myself outside of it. But one of them would be really exciting to get, but any of them would be good. But the thing is that there's 3 styles, 2 things of premium time of varying amounts, and then 3 tanks. But that's not how the odds work, right? 100% it's weighted. They always do weighted odds. So the tanks are going to be a very, very rare chance, probably 1% or lower. You know what I mean? So, yeah, the chance of actually getting one's quite low, but still a style or some premium time. Can't complain. Can't complain. Can't complain. Will I believe? I don't know. Don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up. I don't have my hopes up. Definitely not. But I do gotta go. I want to say thank you guys very much for watching. I do really appreciate it. I had fun today. The wheel will return next week. We'll play another wheel game, whatever the wheel decides. I will try and get the list done before next week. I know I haven't. Terrible, but hopefully I get it done. We'll see if I find the time. Yeah, I'm really tired though. I need to get some sleep. Maybe I'll do it when I wake up, hopefully. Although I don't have much time because I want to get on and give it a spin. Nah. We did 4 fake spins either. I don't like to do the fake spins. I was just testing to see the speed of it. I think it's a decent speed. I don't know if I should do, like, keep them in big chunks or keep them in small chunks. Maybe a mixture. Do you really want to waste the last of your luck? Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it'll land on Hellblade next week. I'm pretty sure it will. But yeah, if you want to put in any votes, you can do it while I'm offline too. Keep that in mind. I think that a couple of the games still haven't been voted for. Yeah, I was pretty sure this week too. Fair enough. Which games didn't get voted for yet? Check. Thief doesn't have any votes. Heat Signature doesn't have any votes, and Sunless Sea does not have any votes. So if you want to vote for any of those games, make sure you put a vote in, otherwise they will disappear at the end of the week. It's already Sunday, so the next roll will... I ended up accidentally skipping a day of streaming just by, like, time management, so kind of unfortunate. So the wheel spin will actually come sooner rather than later. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more streams until the next wheel game. Thief could really do with a couple hundred votes. I don't know which version of Thief I'm going to play, though. I would like to play the really old one, if that's possible. But it's, like, really, really old, so I don't even know if it's possible to play. Like, can I play the really old one? Is it even possible? Am I going to have, like, really big technical difficulties? 1998, I mean... I've never tried to play anything that old. It would be kind of funny, though. It'd be kind of entertaining, probably. Hopefully. Maybe. That's incredibly old. I mean, it's got good reviews on Steam. Very positive recently, so... Oh, there's no cutscenes, apparently. Wow. This guy says, I mean, this... Looked into it, sounds like you just need the community patch and it works fine. Oh, how would I get the community patch? Is it, like, online? More on the Rachel Foster since it got on the wheel as a sacrifice. Oh, it wasn't a sacrifice. Oh, you're saying about the 10 votes that Anima put in? Yeah, okay. There you go. Look at that. Maybe I should change the color now that it's a bit bigger. What do you think the color should be? Maybe like a blue. We don't have very many blues. Maybe like a light indigo. There you go. Light indigo. Let's go with that. There you go. Yellow? Oh, that's true. There's no yellow. I went for the light indigo, though. I think that looks nice. I mean, this guy's saying that you should Control Alt Shift End to skip levels, that you like skip the bonus levels that got added in, and then also in between levels pause the game and look at cutscenes on YouTube. I mean, he's really stretching how much you actually do. Well, certainly a guide links to it. Oh, yeah, okay. Look into it. Ah, it says Thief 2 and 3 are unplayable without downloading third-party fixes, which I refuse to do. Steam should not sell games that are incomplete. These fixes should come with the game so it's playable after purchasing. Kind of right. But, I mean, Steam doesn't really... It's more so the publisher's fault. It's not really Steam. Steam doesn't do very much fucking whatchamacallit at all. Steam doesn't do shit. Thieves Guild, worst level ever made in a video game. People are mad about the new levels, goddamn. Oh, that's true, actually. That's true. Good point. Running Thief Gold in 2023. T-Fix, the ultimate patch. Voodoo 47. Oh, they're working on New Dark. Ah, okay. Same people are working on New Dark. I've heard about New Dark. Interesting. If it's the same thing I'm thinking about. Oh, maybe New Dark isn't the same thing I'm thinking about. I thought it was the version of what's that game? What's that game? It's like GoldenEye. People speedrun it. Is that game actually called New Dark? Is that where I'm getting confused? Alien version of GoldenEye game. Perfect Dark, that's what it's called. I swear I heard that they were making, like, somebody was making a remake of Perfect Dark. I thought it was called New Dark, but I guess not. New Dark seems to be like some kind of community publishing thing. I swear somebody was remaking Perfect Dark, or maybe that was just like an official remake of Perfect Dark. Remake of Perfect Dark. Oh yeah, it's officially on the way. Okay, that's all I'm thinking of then. It's published by Xbox. Okay, got delayed apparently because some of the studio that was working on it departed, and then also because of the pandemic. But they're working on rebuilding it and starting up a new studio to continue it. Kind of cool, kind of cool. Some people are gonna be super into that, super into that. As long as they don't fuck it up, right? As long as they don't fuck it up. As long as they don't fuck it up. Oh, I need sleep. Hands and feet are getting cold. People will rage regardless. Oh yeah, for sure. But people will rage regardless no matter how good something is. That's just how people are. No matter how good it is, people will always be mad about something. I just like to ignore those people. I don't think they matter. The people who are mad don't like at anything don't really matter. Can't be happy about something, you don't deserve to be mad about everything. It's the truth. It's just the truth. Alright. Resident Evil 4 Remake is still nearly. People are losing their minds about how terrible it is despite not playing it yet. How? How's that even possible? What could they possibly be mad about? I guess the demo? They haven't even played it. That's another level of stupid. I mean, I haven't seen it, but getting mad at something you haven't played yet is kind of silly. Kind of fucking silly. Alright, I should go. Sorry, I was looking at the World of Tanks stuff. I should go. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta maybe eat some food. All that kind of good stuff. Sag about the demo, or Baby raging about things they've heard from those who had early release or Madge about the demo at early release copies. That's fucking silly. It's like, I mean, fair enough if you want to be skeptical, if you want to be like, you know, I don't know about this. You know what I mean? Fair enough if you don't want to buy it. But like, I don't know. Complaining is like another level because like you haven't played it yet. You know what I mean? Like if you don't want to buy it, fair enough. You know what I mean? You're skeptical and cynical. You know what I mean? You're like, you know, I don't think it's gonna be any good. Then fair enough. Like complaining is like another level. But to be fair, I haven't seen what they've said. But I mean, I don't doubt it though. People are fucking stupid. People are stupid. No one should buy it because they don't like it, and that's how the world works. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can understand not pre-ordering as well. Pre-ordering is fucking silly. No offense. I mean, I know you pre-ordered. I mean, I would have pre-ordered Borderlands 3, but it still would have been silly. Like, I understand that, right? I think that's the thing is that you can still pre-order something while understanding it's a silly idea. You know what I mean? And that it's just not a smart concept. But you can still do it. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely would have pre-ordered Borderlands 3 if it was available on Steam, I think. But I still would have known that pre-ordering is just a silly concept because you're buying something you have no idea what it's going to be like. You know what I mean? I don't know. I only pre-order for a game I know I'm getting either way, and there's some bonus thing for doing it. Yeah, exactly. That's I said that last time. It's like if it's something you really like, and regardless if it's bad or not, you're gonna want it. You know what I mean? Like then it doesn't really matter because the only thing you'd be waiting for is a sale, and it's like if you're gonna wait that long, then fair enough. Like Borderlands 3, I wouldn't have cared if it was bad. I still would have wanted to play it, and I wouldn't have wanted to wait for a sale because I would have wanted to have it. You know what I mean? I would have wanted to play it regardless if it was bad. So there's no real reason not to pre-order. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean, I assume they gave some bonus stuff. Pretty much every game does, right? So I mean, if it's something you're really interested in, you're gonna get anyways, and you don't really care if it turns out bad. You're just that big of a fan that you want to at least experience it yourself and own it yourself. then it's like, who cares? Not that big of a deal. But it is kind of a silly concept because it's like you're buying something you have no idea what it's gonna be like when you actually get it. It's like you're paying for a meal, but you don't know what the meal is going to be. You just know the general like idea of it. It's like, okay, I'm gonna buy something and it's gonna be some kind of meat dish with, you know, some sides. You know, it's like, you know, it's a main course, but you have no idea what you're gonna get. And it's like, well, I mean, who knows if I'll like it or not. I mean, it's a little bit more, you get a little bit more info than that. You know what I mean? I'm kind of generalizing, but because I mean, with a game, you kind of know the genre, you know, like kind of if it's a sequel, you know, kind of what you're looking at, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. But it's still a silly concept to buy something you have no idea what it's gonna look like when you get it. But I understand why people do it, because I mean, like I said, I would do it. So pre-ordering the Borderlands movie, oh god, that movie's gonna be so bad. Enjoy your Rocky Mountain oysters. Yeah. Hey, that's the name of my clan. Somebody mentioned something. I can't remember. Oh yeah, somebody messaged me after a battle and said something about me being a stoner. He said like GG you stoner or something like that. And I was like, fuck's sake, dude. Fuck's sake. I was like, I do not associate, okay? I do not endorse. I'm just in the clan, okay? I'm just in the clan. It was funny though. It was funny. I gotta go though. My eyes are starting to hurt as well. I'm gonna head out of here. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I do really appreciate it. I enjoyed the game. I actually am like genuinely probably gonna play some more. I want to play some more World of Tanks though, especially since I still have some premium time. But I do think I'll play some more sometime soon. That'll be fun. I do want to play some other things as well, but I feel like we've been doing a decent job mixing it up here and there. You know what I mean? A little bit of variety in there. But some DBD would be good because I'd love to finish that Rift, but I'm not sure if I'll get around to it. The changes they did to the Skull Merchant look really good. Actually, I'm kind of a little bit more accepting of DBD. They've made a lot of changes quite quickly after she came out. So they made some changes from the PTB, and then they made some more changes quite quickly. And they actually seem like decent changes. It's actually kind of refreshing. Who knows what'll happen with the mid-chapter patch when they nerf all the killer perks and all the survivor perks get buffed somehow, one way or another, like they did last time. But yeah, for now, you know, not the worst, not the worst balanced team in existence. So maybe some more DBD. We could play some Deathslinger, play some more Trickster. That might be fun. Play some Knight, that kind of stuff. But yeah, eyes killing me. Wrong button, sorry. That was my computer. Gunman, yeah. There's no need to feel down. I say Gunman. But I'm gonna head out. That game was fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the tournament. I know it was a little bit of an abrupt shift to World of Tanks. I was gonna get off anyways, so I would have only played like an extra 30 minutes of the game or so. Because I am really tired. So it didn't like cut into it that much. I don't want people to think I'm like, you know, cutting it short, jumping back to World of Tanks, but usually I have something go like the tournament thing, and then I'm gonna get off anyways after. So, but yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I do really appreciate it. If you're new here and you enjoy the stream, hit the follow button. I'd really appreciate it. I stream pretty much every single day. I usually start the stream around AM EST hours, about 6 hours ago, 7 hours ago, that kind of thing. But I don't start the stream at any specific time. So if you want to know exactly when the stream starts, you're going to want to check out my Twitter or join my community Discord. You can follow my Twitter, join my community Discord, and I give notifications on both of those things when I go live every day, so you can know exactly when the stream starts. Also, just following underneath the stream, you'll get a notification, or you'll see me live on Twitch whenever you're on Twitch. All that good stuff. You can also check out my YouTube if you want. I post occasional highlights and videos up on there. The tank reviews I've been doing actually aren't they're YouTube exclusive content. So if you just watch the stream, you can go check out the tank reviews if you're interested in them. If you're not interested in World of Tanks, you probably don't care. But I do plan to post another tank review, hopefully tomorrow or day after, something like that. I've been kind of slowing down on the YouTube stuff, but honestly, I just haven't had much time recently. I don't know where all the time's been going. But yeah, that should be about it. Glad you enjoyed your stay, Fluffkins, and you're very welcome for stream Anima. Everybody else, thank you very much for being here. I do really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream, and hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.